Tortuguero is an interesting place. It's about a village of 1,000 people. The only real access to it is by boat. It takes several hours to get here by boat. There's a variety of ways to get in, but it does take a few hours to get here. And it's both modern and run down at the same time. A lot of the houses have a slightly hodgepodge look to them. But at the same time, the village has electricity, it has plumbing, it has internet access. I am curious where they get their bulk of their supplies, because the grocery stores that we saw are pretty modest. This morning, when we went out in a little open motorboat and drifted through the Tortuguero River and its associated canals, many of which are natural but also some artificial ones, that we heard all manner of birds, including various types of wren, green ibis, many other species I couldn't possibly guess at. We also heard the very distinctive howl, which best think of as a really loud, angry stomach of the howler monkey. Many times I, as you probably can guess, really didn't see any of this wildlife, though many of our people in the Aventuras group did. Bob, in particular, had a very keen eye for spotting the jungle wildlife. So we did that this morning at sunrise, and it was an interesting boat ride, to say the least, even though I couldn't really see much of anything. Of course, you can't see into the jungle because it is an impenetrable green wall. This afternoon, we took a stroll as a group down south of Tortuguero village into the national park, whose name is eluding me. And Graven, who has a biology background, imparted a wealth of information about a lot of the things we saw as we walked on the forest trail through the national park. This trail was snuggled up right against the strip of beach, which is probably only a few dozen yards wide at its widest. And it's a steep beach. The ocean surf is steep as well, and there are notorious walking on the beach, of course, was delightful because there was always a breeze. And we did take a long beach walk today as well, going north of the village, probably about 1.5 miles north, just along the beach, to see what we could find. And it's a nice beach, a deep, rich, sandy beach, rich brown sand, marred somewhat by a fair bit of refuse, mostly plastic that's washed up. In the national park, they're doing their best to clean that up, but it's just proof that plastic is everywhere and gets everywhere, which is a little sad.
How long before it comes back out?
About 20 minutes or so.
Huh.
Look at this. As I move the stick, they practically disappear.
Oh my goodness.
What's the name of it?
Touch mimosa?
Mimosa.
Touch
mimosa. That's the common name of them.
Oh God.
The Latin name of this plant is the Mimosa pudica.